Child, get in here. This is not a drill. Child, did y'all hear that Santana and Nupe then broke the hell up? Excuse me? Have mercy. Now, before we get into this video, just a disclaimer. These are my black ass opinions and messy little thoughts. Nothing is fact, just vibes and fair use, baby. Period. Child, so Saucy, Santana, and Nuke both hopped on TikTok live, spilling all type of tea. You hear me? But the gag is they've been going back and forth and got the whole TikTok confused as to what the hell really happened to cause them to break up. Child, look, I done found myself on a rabbit hole down in somebody's comment section. You hear me? And down there in the comment section, they said, basically on February 13th, before Valentine's Day, Nuke asked Santana to be his Valentine's. Then Nuke gave Tana $10,000 to start his business. Then on February 17th, Tana asked Damo to be his boyfriend, and Tana brought Damo a $6,000 outfit, and Tana was caught outside with Damo twerking on him. So I feel that Santana had Damo as a backup and was talking to him while he was locked up. Now, based on something that kept being relevant to why they started arguing in the first place was because of these TikTok battles. And a lot of these professional battlers, they have what's called a series. That's when you constantly battle a group of people for a period of time. Well, there's a person named Crystal that was a part of the series. Crystal wound up taking a break for 3 weeks and gave this whole series to Santana for him to run it. So that right there is the starting point. But then Santana wanted to switch it up and chose to take Nupe out of the series. And Nupe did not like that. Now, it's unclear if this whole decision that Santana made happened before or after Nupe kicked Santana out of his house during his birthday celebration. Okay, Santana told Nupe he don't have a backbone and he doesn't stand up for himself with the right people. And Nupe got defensive. So Nupe wound up calling Santana out his name and they got into it. Nupe told him to get all his stuff and get out of his house. That's what I got from the whole situation. So if you ask me, it all boils down to the fact that they been broke up. They been having problems, but they was saving face for the TikTok battle series because that's how they get their coin. It seemed like they been had trouble in paradise. Child, now TikTok got a whole lot of thoughts about this shit right here. Okay. One side of TikTok is saying that Nupe is a user. He only wanted to be with Santana for a come up, and that's just how he is. That's his character, allegedly. The other side of TikTok is like, hell no, Nupe been on. Y'all don't never make Santana take accountability for nothing that he does. But then, right after all of these live streams, there's a clip where Damo is clearly in the bathroom or something, getting himself together, and you can hear Santana in the background calling him back. So everybody's like, well, hold the hell on. He moving on real fast, huh? Then we see a clip of Nupe at his house, and Raymonte is over there with him.
Okay, I'm good here. Okay.
So there's another side of the TikTok saying, now Raymonte wrong as hell. But other people are saying that Raymonte is not wrong because him and Santana are not friends. And furthermore, he had Nupe first because apparently Nupe took him shopping and bought him a Chanel bag. Excuse me? Hammers. Now, prior to Nupe getting with Santana, he was dating somebody named Splat. And another side of TikTok is saying that this is what Nupe gets because he should have stayed with Splat and how he did Splat was wrong. And he basically been an opportunist. Child, but here's where shit get messy at.
So, the truth is sexual free, so help you, dog.
I never gonna say that started anything.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. The shit started with Crystal then.
He was broken up.
The shit started with it. That's what I'm saying. You talking about the broken up. That shit started with the Crystal series, bitch. When you already started trying to paint narratives that I'm just this bad guy always conjuring and conspiring behind your back.
I'm such a real ass bitch, so be real. I did not get on this internet and insinuate nothing. I didn't get on this internet and make nothing known.
Before the breakup was announced, a nigga was already over there in his chat saying, oh, Santana and Crystal conjured up behind my back and kicked me out of a series. What the boyfriend do that sound like?
A nigga was already over there in his chat saying, oh, Santana and Crystal conjured up behind my back and kicked me out. No, I said, Chris, that has nothing to do with our breakup. That Crystal situation has nothing to do with our
We was already broke up. We was already broke up. We was already broke up, though. That's the thing. Y'all didn't know. We was already broke up then. No, yes, it has nothing to do with the breakup. It has everything to do with the narrative.
Exactly.
Sean already know. This nigga already know we was broken up, and that people are finna find out. So before people find out that we broke up, let me go ahead and start playing checkers.
Everybody started coming for Nupe, talking about if he's a bottom or if he's a top, is he feminine or is he masculine? Because Santana is saying that he needs somebody that's more masculine. So then Nuke comes out talking about him and Santana was never having sex. And he is nobody's bottom. Stop playing in his face. Excuse me? Have mercy. Child, now let's call it some reinforcements from TikTok. Before we do, shout out to every content creator that I put into this video.
The thing is, Raymonte not finna let you wait on Wiz.
When it comes to this whole Nupe, Saucy, Santana, and Raymonte situation, I feel like the truth is that Nupe is a trick. And you know, that's no shade, because I guess it ain't tricking if you got it. But I feel like Saucy Santana saw him as a trick and then fell in love with the trick, and it all went downhill. I do believe that Nupe was also in love with Saucy Santana, but I don't think that Santana went into this situation with that plan. And Raymonte knew that Nupe was a trick, because it was obvious he kept talking about all the things he was buying for Santana and all this other stuff. And so he said, it ain't tricking if you got it. Let me go. I'll come hang out with you if you buy me something. That's how tricks work. This is not a new phenomenon. And I do feel like Nupe is moving funny, because why did you need to come out and tell us who you did get freaky deaky with and who you didn't? What's the reason? Other than you trying to save face, and that's no shade because I don't know none of them. But the situation is a little bit strange. And that apology he gave to Santana was lame. He only did it because he was getting dragged all over the internet. But it's weird that you needed to apologize for talking about him so badly. What was the reason?
Hey, can y'all kill the narrative that Nupe anything or like Nupe just easy? Like Nupe ain't been a long time.
Yeah, but
Hey, just because I was in a relationship, don't mean I was in that relationship. Just because I'm chilling with somebody, don't mean I'm in chilling that person. Nupe knows how to keep his pants, and Nupe is not a bottom. Y'all could kill that narrative too. I got $10,000 cash right now. If y'all could go find the man that y'all swear is topping me, I don't care how feminine I may be presenting on this platform to be entertaining. Nupe is not a bottom, and Nupe is not fucking.
now, child, do y'all believe that? Child, now, at this point, I don't know what to believe. Because it is known that everybody in the alphabet crew can be versatile, okay? They can either be a top one day and a bottom tomorrow. It just is what it is. But the fact that he's saying that they wasn't having no sex is concerning to a lot of people.
Why every time Santana break up with somebody, they always say that they never did anything sexual with him? It's like the third time somebody said that. Like, I'm confused. Why is that always a thing? What's going on there?
Now, child, well, I did hear that in the streets. Allegedly, they saying that Santana got a little smell.
One thing I can't stand is when people break up, they literally be spilling all the relationship teas. Like, why are you getting in a new situation telling people my booty stink? Like, nigga, that's between me and you. I don't like that Nupe did that, because Raymonte got on social media telling everybody they wasn't doing their one too because he was stank. Like, I've heard it before. Y'all remember when Spice had got on Love and Hip Hop and said that he had an odor? But that's between me and you, Pooh. Like, why is you telling everybody I'm stank? Like, you was with me and I was stank and you ain't had no problem with it. Now all of a sudden you get with your new boo and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, Santana booty was stank. I don't like that. Like, keep that between me and you, because that's something that you and I experienced together. Like, I would hate to be Santana right now and not everybody got to know that I got a stank booty. Like, Raymonte, you don't get no cool points for that, for even airing that out. And Nupe, you definitely don't even get no cool points for that. Because the older should have stayed between y'all.
Excuse me? Have mercy. Child, so then Nuke went live talking bad about Raymonte, saying that Raymonte invited himself to his house and was purposely doing stuff just to antagonize Santana. Then Raymonte came out spilling all kind of tea, okay? He said he didn't show up unannounced. He said he didn't beg for the Chanel bag. And he said that Nuke was talking bad about Santana, talk about how Santana's teeth got nothing but the plaque on there.
I'm down. When I came over there,
That baby started talking about Santana unsolicited. He said that they never fucked. He said Carisha always told Santana, like, that boy using you. They didn't fuck the Valentine's Day. He said Santana teeth got plaque in them. He needs to get them done. I did to Santana DM right now trying to get them teeth done, but Santana don't want to go through it because of the pain. He said he never liked it holding Santana's hand. Santana told him he wasn't affectionate, so he started holding his hand, entering the clubs so he can be a fake boyfriend. He said he never even used to care when Santana used to go outside. He used to act aggressive and have to act like he didn't want Santana to go outside to play that fake boyfriend role. He said he finally got away on a clean slate so he don't have to perform and act like they're together or it's a problem no more. He can actually like just let bygones be bygones. This is all fake. When Nuke gets off live, he looks at all his messages and all the clips of him that y'all post of him so he can get up tomorrow and react. When I was in his bed sleep, he came in his room and like I wake up, I be like startled because I don't be knowing where people come from. When he wake up, I was like, oh, you finna go to sleep? He was like, no, I did a lot today. I did a lot of acting and crying and faking sad. I put on a good show today, so I gotta watch all my clips. All that shit be fake. When he get on there acting sad, like he heard over Santana, I was saying like, he missed Santana. He don't miss Santana. Because it was fake. He don't miss Santana because it was fake at all. It was all literally fake on my dead brother Ashes. It was all fake. He told me this was all fake. It was acting. Santana had to hold his hands. He said Santana asked him, like, why don't you try to be fuck me? And he told me that he told Santana, because if I fuck you, that's going to bring deeper feelings and you a dog ass nigga, all type of shit.
Excuse me? Hammers. Child, so then somebody named Mitch had a lot of things to say because he felt like Nuke knew damn well him being around Raymonte was very messy, considering that Raymonte and Santana does not get along.
You try, cause you did, you talking about, oh, you on the internet, oh, I didn't want him to antagonize Santana. The minute that you brought Raymonte to that house, knowing Raymonte do not like us, Nuke, stop playing with me, bitch. The moment that you brought Raymonte over there, you already knew, you knew what you brought him over there for.
Mitch also said that Raymonte is a mean girl, okay? And people just don't understand how Santana and JT are just not friendly people, and they don't need to be acting funny with them because they just genuinely not friendly like that.
Literally, dead ass. Raymonte gave me his ass to kiss for 2 years. For 2 years, I'm not even gonna hold you. Oh, here go all the messages, hold on. He said, and I paid it. He said, and I paid it. So I responded back, I said, you did me wrong. Let me flip my camera. I said, you did, mind you, he don't have this number anymore. I said, you did me wrong off for somebody else, did you? You was with me, you shut down and it's never been the same. He said she made it a purpose to be mean to me when we hung out and I kept biting my tongue because I was genuinely a fan before anything and you let her. That really bothered me how you let her act for no reason. She has no reason to not like me, Mitch. I said, I told you then and I'm going to tell you now. San is not friendly. Bitch, JT not friendly either.
Raymonte had something to say back to Mitch.
I do feel like certain things with me and Mitch, I could have done better. But the thing that pisses me off with Mitch has never done nothing to me. Mitch never did anything to me. But to say, like, you watched me turn into a mean girl, and Santana was a mean girl to me for no reason the first night that we hung out. I never recorded Santana, so I don't know what you're talking about. So I put some camera. I don't put no camera in no bitch face. I don't hang out with bitches. So bitches be saying like I hang out with famous people or I be trying to be around famous people to get to fame. I hang out with 3 bitches. I hang out with Malik, I hang out with DeAndre, and I hang out with Milton. I don't be with a bunch of different bitches. Y'all don't see me on the internet with a bunch of different bitches. I don't change friend groups. I hang out with the same hoes that I got on this internet with. So what do y'all even be talking about? And y'all be saying I'm a mean girl. Y'all have never had an experience of me being mean to anyone. Everyone that runs into me always has a pleasurable experience. I haven't seen on TikTok anybody say that I was mean to them. But you're saying that you watched me turn into a mean girl and I didn't tell you happy birthday. 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 We talked about that though. When you called Tucson, you were saying like I'm a real friend and I was just dismissive to you and disposable to you. I texted you and I said, hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been dismissive to you. I will go out to dinner for you just to let you know that like I do care about our friendship. What are you saying? You saying we was in Taranga and we bought a sign and we didn't have a bottle till you and Santana came? We always have bottles. When have me and my bitches ever been in the club without bottles? That's not a thing for us. Like, we have bottles. Me and Mitch, this is how Santana even got there. Me and Mitch was at Crew. And Mitch was like, Santana said he want to come. He like Raymisha too. Because Mitch calls me Raymisha. He said Santana likes me. I'm like, okay. I never knew he liked me. Every time me and Mitch interact, y'all can go on Twitter, see this for yourself. Anytime Mitch says something to me, Santana and be like, quote it and be like, who is this? Why are you talking to this boy? He's never been friendly to me. He be friendly to DJ TV. He was friendly to Brian and Jameson, friendly to Rich Zay, friendly to every other gay boy. But to me, he was always nasty. And y'all think like, okay, well, you was a fan. If I was a fan, we're a gay man. It's not that many gay people to look up to. It's not a lot of gay people that's in the influencer community. It's not a lot of gay people that have platforms and stuff. So I just thought that he would be a little bit more welcoming, nice, and nurturing when I met him. So that's what I thought. So when I met him and me and Mitch was already out and he joined in, and that can be your best friend, that's sure. So I understand him coming, this is your friend. But him coming to the thing and him trying to intentionally make me feel like the odd man out, I thought that was whack. And I started to do my own thing and interacting with people there. Yes, he did. Like, he was rude. He was intentionally mean to me. I'm an Aries. I pay attention to stuff. So I internalized that. And my thing was with Mitch was like, that's your best friend. It was just an eye-opener to me to like you into your character of what you will allow, instead of just being like, okay, girl, I see it. Like, nah, like, I'm not telling you to talk shit about him or something, but like every time we would be in the same space as you and him, it would feel like you couldn't come over and speak to us or hang out with us and stuff like that. And again, I understand that's your best friend. And you can do that. That's why I just distanced myself. It wasn't that I disliked you. It wasn't that I felt that you were less than. And you said that I thought that you aren't as fab as my other friends. I think you're fabulous. I always told you that you were beautiful. I always told you had a nice face. I posted your hair when you came to Houston. I posted your stuff on my page like book him. You didn't even have to tell me to do that. Any accomplishment that you had, I always posted you. So what are you saying that I didn't do that for? I always did those things, but I'm just a person like, I do pay attention and I take things for what it is, and I have such amazing friends. My friends are so good to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to say this, and I tell y'all this all the time, I love my friends because my friends, they make me not be able to have friendships with other people. Oh, then you said I shaded Risha. Okay, I said, bitch, hold by, please. I wasn't shading her, child. I wasn't shading her. I don't give a fuck if she thought I was, but I wasn't shading her. Like, why the fuck? What did she think me saying, bitch, oh, please, is about her for? So that's what she was talking about, because she had Cleve walk up to me and say, like, what you do to Young? Me and her at the same spot. He like, what you do to Young? I'm literally thinking to myself, like, what did I do to Young? I don't know what I did to her. Like, I'm literally thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is Cleve talking about? I don't know what I ever did to this girl. I'm lost, but okay, cool type shit. Me and her in the same vicinity. I don't even know her. I didn't even think she knew me for real. If you saying bitches have talked about this girl with Diddy and all type of things, and I have never commented on that one time, and you think that I shaded you because I said, oh, bitch, oh, please? You think that I shaded you? And there's so much stuff that I could have said, like when people dogpile you and stuff, and I have never said that. You can't go on my Twitter and type in Carisha, Young Miami, anything, and see me say anything about her. I have never said nothing about her, so I don't know what you threw her in there for. I don't know what you threw her in there for.
Mitch also said that the whole thing was fake and that Nupe really started all of this.
Nuke, you started all of this, but I'm not gonna tell y'all business because it's not my relationship to tell.
Because allegedly, the laws got called over there to Nupe house looking for Splat. And things just got bad after that. Child, so after all of this, Nuke hopped on live talking about the real reason why him and Santana broke up. But then Splat then entered the chat. I'm assuming that this is his boyfriend Chase, and they had a lot of things to say. Child, let's take a look at this here.
That's why Chase said, oh, I don't know where my man is. I don't know where your man is at my house. Splat has a tattoo of my name, a new tattoo. He got the neck one covered up and got a new one by his ass. His boyfriend knows it too. Splat was like, oh, I'm not really happy with Chase. You know what I'm saying? You the first person that, taught me everything, da-da-da-da. And this is where I fucked up at. And I'm going to be completely honest with myself. And this is me being transparent. I never fully really trusted me and Santana on the back end because we were not intimate. So I always felt like, he had somebody else he was intimate with. And I just kept my intimacy with Splat. And me and Splat just kept it on the low. He was like, he's not happy with Chase. He texted my phone every day, oh, he's not happy. He wanted me to take him back. And I'm like, I don't want to take you back because you done embarrass me publicly too much. So I'm like, there's no way I could take you back publicly because it's just like, we've done been through too much on the internet. Like, it's never going to work. And I'm like, I still have feelings for Rashad. It's like, I'm not going to just up and leave him for you no more. Right? So basically, let me tell you, the real reason why me and Santana broke up is because I told Santana that Splat came to my house, wanted to get me back, but I declined it or whatever, and that I want to still be with you. Rashad felt like I should have basically handled it differently and told him right away. So that's why we broke up. That's why we broke up. So all of this trying to make it seem like, was I wrong? Yes, I'm wrong for a lot of things. I'm wrong for continuously to fuck with Splat on the back end. Da-da-da-da. I'm not perfect. Oh well. Hate me for it. Don't hate me for it. Whatever, whatever. But I think it's just time for me to be completely single because it's gotten too far. So like I said, I'm wrong for still involving myself with Splat just because I felt like I didn't trust my person or who I was with because we wasn't doing stuff, so I felt like they was doing things. So that's on me. I to even feel like I was paying the boy rent. I didn't know my card was on that boy's rent file. It got withdrew I got a notification. As y'all can see, I texted him and said, nigga, you just paid your rent with my card? I was baffled. So don't say I was paying rent. No, the rent came off my card. Because if y'all don't remember, when Splat only got that apartment because I helped him get that apartment. I had to be a guarantor for his apartment because Splat started from zero. I helped him get that apartment. I didn't realize that my card was still on that file because, like I said, I have not paid that boy's rent. He been paying his own rent. Like I said, I'm not here to bash nobody or here to tell no lies. He has been paying his own rent. Now, for the last 2 months, I don't know what has happened, but the rent came off my card. All the months since he's been moved out, he has been paying his own rent. Now, the last 2 months, which is what just came up, March, and was before March, January, March, April, January, February, March. The February one didn't actually go through because it declined, because it was like an unrecognized, and it was a high amount, and it was unrecognized, so it actually declined. So really the only rent that actually went through was this month's. I'm not involving myself with nobody, like dead ass with nobody else. With nobody else. Like, I'm cool off that shit. Like, I'm just finna focus on me. Like, this shit is all a lesson learned, a big fat lesson learned. If I ever do get in a relationship, y'all will not know. I promise y'all will not know. I promise y'all will not know. I never say everybody is lying on me. Everybody's not telling the full truth. There's bits and pieces of truths being told, but the truth that are being told for people are making themselves look good and only making me look like to be the bad guy. So like I said, if we're going to tell the truth, everybody just tell the truth for real, for real. Perfect. I'm not saying that I didn't do nothing wrong. I did a lot of shit that's wrong. I did. Y'all could say I'm the problem. I will take that. Y'all could call me the bad guy, the problem, the culprit, the narcissist, the master manipulator, Tyler Perry, whatever y'all feel is fit to call me that. But I don't answer to none of those things. My name is Nupe, and that's who I am. I'm Nupe. I don't care. So yeah, this too shall pass. Y'all gonna be talking about something else in a couple of weeks. That's how the internet works. Y'all gonna bash me for a little bit. Some people still gonna love me. Some people gonna turn against me. Some people gonna hate me. Some people gonna talk about me. Such is life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm no longer finna let this thing keep hovering over my head for no much more. Like, everybody just move on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm single. He happy with his boyfriend. Everybody's cool. He had somebody else he was intimate with.
He's still lying, y'all. He never wanted Santana. He never won. He's still lying.
Splat just kept it on the low.
All of this he lying about. He lying about all of this.
He texted my phone every hour. He's not happy. He want me to take him back. And I'm like, I don't want to take you back because you done embarrassed me publicly too much.
Babe, show the messages. I can't do it no more.
Baby, we going through messages today. We gonna have to bring up messages too, baby. We gonna have to bring up messages too.
I can't do it no more.
We gonna have to bring up messages too, baby.
For you to say that you don't want this boy back, and I didn't witness you.
Oh my God.
I witnessed you. And ain't no he say, she say. I witnessed you begging.
Oh my God. Okay, Chad. So look, Chad, because we got everything. Okay. He told me to delete, but I never deleted. Okay. We gonna get through everything, and I got all of them on my real phone. We gonna get down to all of it. I'm not doing this this time.
I don't want say that. Hold on. Drop the address.
Oh Lord. Even when he said he was gonna tell the truth, he's still not telling the truth.
You know, trying to see, okay, do you want to work things out? Yes or no? I don't know. I'm trying to be happy over here. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of the internet shit. I'm like, I understand. That's cool. You have a valid reason.
Is you watching us? Because I hope you know that you still lying. You still not being honest.
And if you watch
You
us,
still not
hoe,
being
I want to
honest.
fight, bitch.
This was yesterday. Why he's saying I'm begging him and all of this, or that he not begging me. We begging each other. Let's keep it a being. Good night, Sean. I'll come see you. I just know how you treat me when I'm all for you, but don't text me back. And I'm telling him, you know what I'm saying, I still got love for you. I don't feel like losing you completely, this, that, and the third. Yes, that's me saying.
Why are you switching the camera around so fast?
Turn it back around, Nuke.
He telling me like he not sure if he want to come back. He not telling me he not sure if he want to be with me.
We gonna get into all of it.
Babe, get on live on this phone and show your messages.
Okay. Let me tell you, the real reason why me and Santana broke up is because I told Santana that Splat came to my house, you know, wanted to get me back, but I declined it or whatever.
No!
Babe,
No!
Babe, get off this phone and show the messages off your phone.
Basically handled it differently and told him right away. So that's why we broke up. That's why we broke up.
You come up. Let me tell y'all. Hold on. We finna talk. We finna hear him out right quick. Let's just hear him out.
Let's just hear him out.
Cause that's what he do. He like to hear people out to switch narratives. Let's just hear him out. Everybody hear him out.
I'm not perfect. Oh well. Hate me for it. Don't hate me for it. Whatever. But I think it's just time for me to be completely single. Cause it's gotten too far.
Mm-hmm. You lied.
So like I said, I'm wrong for still involving myself with Splat just because I felt like I didn't trust my person.
Oh, he keeps saying my person.
So I felt like they was doing things.
That's not your person. That was never your person. Stop doing Saucy Tana like that. I love Saucy Tana, y'all. Can I just say y'all, I love Saucy Tana. I love me some Saucy Tana. That's a real ass bitch. We both Libras. We both gonna play by our feelings.
Oh, I'm just crazy, or I'm chasing. Chase texting my phone, all types of craziness.
I did, bitch. I have, cause you steady speaking on me, bitch.
You looking for him because he's not around you, because he keep coming to my house. So, if you're gonna tell the truth.
China, this sounds like Mitch was telling the truth. It sounds like Raymonte was telling the truth. All along, Nuke was the problem. But I know one thing, Santana and Damo surely is quiet. Child, when I tell you these 304s out of control, they're out of control. All of this going on behind another man's hole. Excuse me? Have mercy.
Baby, the punks are in shambles right now. That LGBTQPLMOPQRSTUV community is in shambles. I think it's safe to say that y'all leave Nuke where he at. That nigga ain't on nothing. Leave the nigga where he at. That man trying to ruin happy homes. Child, please.
Child, when I say it's messy in here, it's messy in here. We're gonna have to keep up with this because it's a lot of messy shit going on. If you made it to the end of the video and you're a yapper like me, meet me in the comments so we can have a key. That's all I got for y'all today, baby. Ciao. Y'all so messy.